So I am doing a test of the Logitech C922 Pro stream webcam, looking up at the box to make sure I can see it. And I'm on my Windows desktop this time, not on the Mac Mini. I believe I've had only 2 videos that actually matched up decently alright with this thing, and you can see how much light I have. I have a bright light aimed right at my face, and I'm just trying to see if it matches up after I got my Windows re-authenticated and I got the game drivers, because the first time I got the game drivers it didn't work at all, it made it worse. This is my second time, hoping it works this time, so let's hope. Does it match up? Does it match up? Does that match up? Okay, I hope it does. I am now exporting this, I believe, at 1080p. So you might notice like the quality got way better. I don't know what. Don't ask why I'm looking at. I have no idea. I'm just trying to get this thing to work, and so far the last clip looked like it matched up perfectly. So Logitech is helping, thank goodness. I will be sure to give them a great review. And this is like zoomed in on OBS Studio, how you can you have the red bars around it and you can stretch it. I did it that way rather than do the built-in. A lot of people are going to be complaining. I want to see how it looks when you stretch the pixels. And it looks good. Honestly, this looks great even when it's stretched in 50%. And I'm surprised, because usually you get on my DSLR, when you zoom in on it, it's an 18 megapixel DSLR, the T5i. You get a lot of pixels. You can ask Joe to search to pixelize. But this, when you zoom in and stretch it, on OBS Studio and on the Logitech gaming webcam app or whatever that it's called, I don't know what it's called, I don't see any pixelation. I see noise, which is common for when you're stretching pixels. You're going to get more noise. And then I'm going to do another one at 1080p of it, full resolution, so you can see how clear it looks. Hopefully this is matching up from a different angle, so it doesn't get too boring. Like what I was trying to show you on the Mac Mini is this has DSLR focus, but my lips weren't matching up on that review. So you can do DSLR focus if you have the C922 Pro Stream webcam app or the C922 Pro Stream gaming webcam app. There are 2 different ones, one for gaming and one for just the basic, basic video use. And it doesn't really matter which one you use, just the gaming one looks a lot nicer. So here it is, everything's in focus for the most part. You get up close, and then you kind of get some blur like a DSLR, but not too much. And when you turn the autofocus off, here's where you can get the bokeh, the real bokeh effect. You're going to move it over just a little bit. Now see, I'm blurred out, but my hand is perfectly in focus. I know I got some fuzz on my hand or pen ink. I can't tell what it is. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, you can adjust the level of focus, get closer, and if I can actually get more light over there. There. You can get really close up detail on this webcam with this cool bokeh effect. But you can only go so close with bokeh. That looks really cool, doesn't it? You can get really close. If I had a light directly behind this, which is what you're supposed to have, there you go. Can't believe you can actually see that. That's as close as you can get before you're all the way focused. And then you just blur out, and I can blur my finger out. And there I am, my ugly, beautiful mug. So, yeah, I'd say with their tech support, they told me to go to Windows Update and uninstall the drivers, which I'd already done before. Get the gaming app and the C922 Pro Stream webcam app, and from their website. And what was it? They said something else. I didn't have to do any delay. I didn't have to do any audio delay like people were saying. Then go to Windows Update, and then what was it? They told me to uninstall the drivers twice and then reinstall them twice, and then reset the computer, and then get those apps. And then there was something else that they told me in the email. And it ended up working. They said do not put it in a USB 3.0 because some of those, some computers, it gives it issues. This webcam is meant for USB 2.0, which is weird because I had it plugged into USB 2.0 at first, and then I went to 3.0. I don't know. I'm confused on why it's working now. hopefully it stays that way, because this would make it awesome for Job and I to do live stream reviews. And we can actually, that way, like, if anyone actually watches our live stream reviews, it'll be awesome because you can ask questions right then and there rather than type in the comments that we may or may not ever see. There are a lot of people that comment on our videos that we just don't see because, well, Job and I watch a lot of videos and we like a lot of videos, and then we comment on a lot of videos. Usually it's me commenting on videos on this account. But Job occasionally he does respond. But I'm talking about like actual videos, like fight videos and stuff we look up. I'll be the one that comments, and because of, if you have a YouTube account that you have monetized, you know why. And I already told Job why too. So we may or may not ever see your comments, because I've gone back to videos and Job's gone back to videos and it's like, hey, did you ever respond to this guy, or did you ever respond to this girl? I'm like, Job, this guy said this to you. Did you ever respond? I'm like, no, we didn't know. So it'd be nice to just have a live stream, and if people are actually interested, just come onto the live stream and ask questions. We'll answer it right then and there. It's easier because then it's permanent. Then people who are watching in the future can just say, oh, so now I don't have to ask that. You guys explained it because someone else asked in the live stream. So I give this webcam, after it being fixed, an 8 out of 10. The quality's great. Let me see if I can actually do some adjustments now. The quality's great. There's my brightness. I'm overexposed. All like it goes. And super dark if you have a messy room like me because of Black Friday and stuff and all my equipment. You can hide. You can pretty much hide that with this as long as you have a light and you're pretty close to your screen. And really dark. And then, yeah, see, I could do it. It would look a lot better if I did it like this, because it's not as distracting. And you can do the contrast, overexpose yourself again. And you can do color intensity, which is like hue and saturation and stuff. They're vibrant, don't like it. And that's black and white. White balance it's pretty awesome. Keep it on auto, because see, I get like a pink tint. This is on, white balance on. You get like a green tint kind of. It's the most real looking to me, and this one just looks fake. And there you get the warm, and then you get the super cold, futuristic sci-fi look. And they have 50 frames per second for UK and European Union, and they have 60 frames per second for America. So, yeah, I mean, just for the amount of trouble you have to go through, I can't give it a 10 out of 10. Because it goes from working, you guys have seen it, to not working. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. The quality's great. The audio, on this computer, oddly, the audio sounds fantastic, I believe. I don't know about right now. On my Mac Mini, the audio sounds like crap. It's nice to have manual focus and stuff, and then the background removal is nice if you can ever get to work. And 60 frames per second is great. 1080p at 30 frames per second is great. But the audio can be finicky. Like, this webcam is very finicky. So I'll definitely give it an 8 out of 10. Because, you know, it's really difficult. It's more difficult than it should be for me and a lot of other people if you look on Google and BestBuy.com.